It's time to unlock the new Transformers skins. The Robo Squad rolls out. Just in time, by the way, for all of the in-game Transformers events to be over. But hey, I loved the Transformers collab. This was really sick. And I would have made this video sooner if I myself was not sick with a fever of 102. I'm so far behind on everything now. It is ridiculous. But I'm still alive. I made it. And if you're subscribed, you knew that I was sick. And thank you for your support and your comments. If you're not subscribed, consider smashing that subscribe button and let's unlock the Robo Chicken, the Robo Barb, the Robo Medic, which by the way, I'm definitely disappointed to cover up my ultimate version of the medic. That's like kind of the better cosmetic for flex purposes anyways. And the Robo Queen. They all look great. And before we go into games, if you're subscribed to the channel, you know that I'm opening up a star chest in every video until I get every unit to the ultimate tier or until I die trying. So let's open up today's ultimate chest. Did I just call it an ultimate chest? I mean, if only you could call it an ultimate chest and then get one. It's a star chest, gosh darn it. And we're hoping for the best. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, baby. Come on. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. No, that's gotta be 3 stars. GG's. It's not even one of the units that's going to be a Transformer. It's the Goblin. Well, let's go to some games with the new Robo Skins. All right, let's go to game 1 with Gem Overload. And I get the Barb off rip. I, of course, pick it because we got to flex that new skin. And I do kind of like the look here. They've also got some sound effects, and you can only sort of hear them in the gameplay, probably because I have my sound turned down. But then I grab the chicken. Now, the chicken is important, and I bet you that over the course of this match, you'll find that the fact that I had boots to be super relevant, but let's see if that's the case. I'm a huge fan of fusing a chicken in literally every game in which a chicken is offered. The only time where that's really probably excessive is if there's something like a hog as an alternative, right? Now, I fuse on that chicken even though I had the option for the bandit, which might have been a mistake because I'm low on this scoreboard for some reason, so I've got to do something here. And it could just be like I'm missing out on that bandit diff and other people have drafted it. And when I bust that bear, it dropped a ton of coins, which was really a surprise to me. I decided to go for the penny over the barb here, and I do need to ultimately get a barb fusion. Also, was kind of disappointed with the way that targeting worked. Like, I wanted to finish down that bandit, but whatever. Getting that boss was huge. Now I go and I get that barb, looking good. And just sort of taking out the small stuff here. I do get this squad to ambush. That guy goes for me, but I do get the key. I can keep pushing this guy, but the missing fusion on that barb is costing me. So I go for the fusion on the barb, and now we get the big Robo Barb, and it does look pretty cool. Move in on back pain. It's going to have a lot more than back pain after this. That's got to be a bot. That thing is cooked. Puts us in first place, and now the Mortis is the easy pick. With, by the way, one of the coolest skins in the game. It's like not even close. From there, the Colt is fine, I think, but very late. The risk is that it won't get fused, and later it will get popped. So taking another Colt is good. I move down on this small squad that parachuted in, and the nice thing about that is it's quick coins that it's really hard for an enemy to roll up and disrupt your doing that unless they've got like a bomb or a log. From there, the battle healer is a fine pick. And now I've got another boss. We take out that boss, and you can see that like Barb's skin is looking really awesome, especially when he's angry. When he's angry, I think he gets slightly bigger. He goes a little berserk, right? Isn't that at like 4 stars is when he gets that? Right? Whatever. Let's get this next chest. Time for the bandit. So the bandit diff should keep me ahead, but a bandit at this point is kind of a liability. I decide not to take the treasure map. Instead, just going back to the middle and try to get a little more value. There's really not much here. I could have gotten that map, and like, I know the map will give me more if I wait, but look how, like, what did I get being in the middle here? In this instance, not a lot of reward, but I am right on top of this boss to take it down. I suppose that's some good value. The advantage of having waited to that 1 minute mark is that now when I claim that map, I'm going to get more goodies. I've got another boss to take down here, and I'm in second place, so it was very critical that I get that bandit. Rage up here is very important. I am dancing with first place, but I am not able to hold it for very long. he says, while then holding it for a little bit. Okay. So we're currently in first, but now I've got to actually fight to get back to where my map was, which is kind of annoying. So I'm doing that now. And this guy had a unit exposed. I could have popped it, but he made the smart choice to run. I get the map, which has the extra loot, because I waited till the 1 minute mark, but like, was it worth it? Grab the queen, which looks pretty sick. Drop in the expo, because I think I was about to fight, and I am. Take out a couple of his units, which gives me a bunch of gems. Bullying the middle a little bit here. That guy gets logged back into me, but I got friends all around me here. Woo, gotta dodge the action. First place finish. Game 2, ring grab. Starting with a bow. Now, bow is kind of a cool start, but also kind of a dangerous start. If I rush to the middle, which I am looking to do here, if somebody snipes my bow, I'm kind of cooked. So now I've got 2 low health units that are really going to need healing, and neither is in a great spot to tank, which is kind of sus. But, hey, I've got a lot of turbo, right? So this could be fine. Go for the squad up here. There's the chicken, so a lot of turbo boots available to me. And this game, by the way, I played and then realized I wasn't recording. So I did the in-game playback. And it's funny because like 90% of the time, I feel like the recording is not saved. But this time it was, which was pretty cool. Because I remember this being kind of an exciting game. And I was like, oh, man, really? I wasn't recording? So annoying. But whatever, I swing on down, grab the penny here. Map is kind of nice. The DPS is nice. And this guy, oh man, the fused bow gets cooked. From here, I squat up, and really, I tried to squat up in a way that I know going out of the middle seems safe, but the other guy was there. It was actually kind of aggressive. And boom, we pop the ring off this guy and yoink it. Now, watch what happens next. Hey, yo. This guy was not happy that I took the ring, and I don't blame him, but he's now lost yet another bow. He's got a bow and a chicken, and he's just trying to pop my chicken, steal the ring, and get out of here. So I hit him with the log. Dude is getting so trolled right now. And decide to reroll and panic pick on the goblin, because I was like, God, I just got to decide. Goblin was a terrible pick. Colt would have been the pick there, easily. Goblin is both a liability here in the same way that a bandit is, and also is just not doing that much. So now at this point, I have to fuse on this goblin or he's going to pop. And this is a particularly bad game mod to have unfused units, because finally that unit popped. At least it was not to a player, and I'm able to recoup my ring after a second there. I debate if I fuse on the goblin or the hog, but like obviously the hog is better, so I fuse on that. Even though pretty soon it's just going to be very difficult to fuse on this goblin. So I'm going to have to get lucky, and I get lucky. GG. I mean, if you define luck as having to pass on 2 really great units in order to fuse my goblin. But it did give me a bunch of coins, and now I have a lot of options because my squad is mostly fused. So from there, I take the whiz. I take it as an ice whiz, and threw down that spell. I don't know, not a lot going on there. Grab the Nita, gives me a bear. Take another ice whiz. Seems good. Looking to snipe a unit there. And ultimately, I am looking to get another ring. I think I need another ring here to be really safe. Now, I picked up the Mortis, which is going to do a lot for me in this instance. It's going to give me a lot of cushion. Okay, so ring spawns in, and I just decide it's not safe. I back off. I back off, man. Not safe. Backed off. Squad up. Take the queen. I can always push in again in a second, but I'm going to need to because, like, I'm just not there on leaderboard. Grab another queen. Throw in the expo. I've got enough DPS. Push the one guy a little bit. There's still a lot of time left, unfortunately. Push again for that ring, and like a ton of squads are on top of there, and I think I got the ring. I don't know why I had the prio on that ring, but somehow I get the ring, and now I'm just running for my life. And I see there's an invis guy behind me. I think he was going for the map, which like was very hard to see at the top of my screen a moment ago, but now I grab another ice wizard, and I am going for my map. I figure it's the only way to lock in a ton of points on the board, and it does. Let's go. What a cool way to end it, by the way, getting the map. I could have maybe busted that other guy's squad, but it was like risky. But going for the map, hey, it paid off. All right, here we go, game 3. It's Epic Overload, and I debate starting with the hog, but go with the queen. I feel like the hog is probably the right pick just because it's so hard to get one. And I throw down the Expo, which is also a mistake to pick up this log spell. I think that is a really irrelevant place for the Expo to be. And then I grab the Mortis, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean, that's the best first pick, I think, in this situation. And I go for the Witch here. Because I'm in the middle, and I'm now trying to command control of the middle, trying to just squad up as much as I can, get as much punch as I can into the squad. And the way to do that is with unit diversity, right? Just get the best unit you possibly can. Try to sort of hold down this position. I've got the cannons as well. And there's a lot of reason to hold down the middle. Like, there's obviously all these great things to take out, and also the gem mine is cranking out goodies. Now I grab another battle healer. So at this point, I'm feeling stable, but my rate of power gain is about to go through the floor. And the reason is that my squad cost is going through the roof. So I pass up the opportunity to get the medic here, which, you know, is a pretty cool looking Robo theme compared to my ultimate tier. You know, it's whatever. Swing to the right, get those coins from the cannons I dropped earlier. I think Queen is probably the right pick, but I re-roll into a Hog. Now, the reason I re-rolled is because I wanted to get a fusion, but when I saw the Hog, it's like, well, we just have to take that, don't we? And the reason I wanted the fusion is because I really wanted my squad cost to go down, not up and up and up, because 30 with no unfused units is a bit of a crisis. So there's the first fusion opportunity, and I take it on the battle healer, which is huge. Next fusion opportunity, I think, do I have? I don't know what I have two of. I just have like a lot of everything. This is very awkward. I've got 2 minutes left in the match. Take out the baby drag. 25 cost for the squad up. It was Mortis. I did have 2 Mortises. So now I'm fused on the Mortis. I feel a lot better about my squad cost. And this guy is getting cooked. Skylar, 99. Possibly a bot. And now just fully cooked. Oh, not yet. They got a fusion unit. Lucky find. GG. All right. Next squad up here. I re-roll to try to fuse on my other units, but I think a battle healer is an okay outcome from all of that. And now we go and we take yet another witch. I want to fuse on that thing. I just want to fuse on everything, really. Keep them nice and healthy, hard to pop. That way nobody can roll up and do what I just did to that guy, right? And it is kind of remarkable. I have not yet picked a Leon. Leon making my squad invis would be nice. Buckle up, getting absolutely cooked here. There goes the gem mine. I go for the Hog Rider here just to make sure that even if I lose one, hopefully I have the other one still. And hopefully the Mortis is keeping my squad nice and thick so I don't have to worry about that. Chasing down the Golem keeps me in the middle by the gem mine, but a risky position to be in. Thankfully, everybody seems distracted with other people. I think that's in large part because of my squad looking thick from the Mortis. That guy gets the chest, even though I really wanted that. I almost cook his goblin. He gets away. I take a chicken here for this boot. I did not need to do that. But I figured I'd show off the Robo theme a little bit. And like, can you even see it? No. I remember now, at the time when I was picking it, I was like, video about Robos. Let's just pick it. Okay, well, we're at 372 gems. More than double the next person. We are big chilling here. Pop a unit and call it a day. GG easy. Let's go to game 4. All right, game 4 is kind of exciting. Piñata Party Monster Pets combo. Gonna start with the Mavis. Mavis kind of sus here. I realize, hey, wait. Like, I could go and farm up the carrots, or I could get like a carrot patch of value just hitting this Piñata. I'm gonna do that. Grab the barb. Now I can go take out the box. Give me some boots. Grab the loot. And from here, tough choices. I re-roll because I really want to get a fusion early if I can. And the barb is what I end up getting. I do not hate that at all. Barb fusion is in, which puts me in a weird spot for like, do I even use my Mavis at this point? But I get another Mavis in the draft. So let's pluck and pop some Piñatas at the same time here. I decide to move in, by the way, on these guards and break the bridge because that guy is right above me. I don't really want to invade his area, and I know that I've got these carrots to the left anyways. And also, look at that, more guards to the left. The crazy thing is that I urgently need to squad up here, and Yeah, good on me for squatting up. Good. I take the Mavis. Yet again, though, my squad cost is just insane. Like, by that I mean it's like really low. So the efficiency here is unbelievable, except I urgently need to squat up. And I go for these guards, but should have gone for the squat up first instead. Now I do that. I decide to just go with the LT Gray there. And now I go for the Whiz. So I realize, like, if my squad cost is high, it doesn't matter. Like, I need punch now. And I do it again, and the Alita won. So I've got another Transformer in the squad. Let's go. And I know that in this game mod, you could also be looking at, like, hey, what bonus unit do you sort of get with it? Pfft, ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Just time to cook! This guy is getting absolutely roasted. Squad up again. Fusion again on the El Primo. Dude is busted. Gotta take the Bandit here to try to get back up on the leaderboard, and that does put me in first. So I can keep kind of playing the outside because I've got a squad with the Mavis that lets me do that, and I'm sort of rewarded for that because those Piñatas are all here to do too. So I swing up, realizing this blue box is still here, which is kind of nuts. So we can get the blue box. I could go into those vines and get a little bit of loot, but I decided to just squat up instead. Jesse's an okay pick. I think that generally speaking, Jesse's better early rather than late, which is what I did just here. But I don't hate it either for just establishing control of an area. And boom! Cook one of those. Oh yeah, this guy's getting cooked trying to contest me. And the LT Gray goes in for even more savagery. What a great unit. Especially if you're popping their stuff, right? Getting fusions now is huge. It is lowering my squad cost, but more importantly, making it less likely that I get busted. I rage up, and that's right, I took a Dr. T to put the crab right on top of this guy. Could have been better, as it turns out, to have gotten the battle healer, but it is what it is. But when you're in the middle, specifically in Lava World, there's so much action that I think it's not bad to have that crab at your 6, kind of covering you a little bit. Now, at this point, though, the crab is very far away from where I am, so not the best to have picked. Witch here is fine, not amazing. A lot of loot on the ground, so I try to grab that before it vanishes. We are in first now by a very healthy margin, in large part because those bandits are really cooking for us. And, yeah, this is looking very good. 15 seconds left. Will be nice to have somebody to fight, and there it is! Shrinks in, but they peace out. GG's. I've even got the freaking Alita, man, to, like, keep the turbo rolling. Now, woo, dangerous! Well, I almost got cooked at the end, but they waited too long. I get the W. Overall, I think that the new Transformers skins are awesome. It's kind of an interesting way to continue the Transformers vibe, even though the Transformers event has ended. I think it would have been cooler to be using them while we were actually battling against Unicron, but hey, it is what it is. I'm sad that the Unicron game mod is gone. It was my favorite addition to the game. I think that Unicron and just in general, more PvE stuff in every map makes for less sweaty, more fun games. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you want to reminisce on the Unicron gameplay, cards in the end screen in just a second. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I did. I think genuinely, more PvE density is a good thing, but see for yourself. Check the vids.